Aloha! I'm Kachina with Kachina Fit. I am going to get you fit with the Pilates Studio Pro. We're going to do a short series here, working the shoulders, a little bit of triceps, and always working the core. I have a grapefruit because I want to hug into the midline. So for those of you who like to get a lot done in a short amount of time, hugging into the midline, working your inner thighs, pelvic floor, breathing into the stomach on an inhale. Exhale, pull the stomach in as we go. Here we are. So shoulders are rolled back and we're going to keep those shoulders nice and still. I have my hands straight and my wrist is not going to bend. Make sure that you take note of that for yourself. On an inhale, shoulders locked down. On an exhale, I'm going to rotate out. Inhale and feel and notice the resistance in both directions. Exhale, obviously you feel the resistance there, and on the return, take it slow with your breath, and notice that nothing else is moving. Sculpting some beautiful shoulders. This is great if you are cross-training with any other sports, hobbies. Just want to look good. Got two more. One, and last one right here is two. Without changing anything here, we're going to take it for a straight arm. I'm going to start at my knee and I'm going to lift up. Inhale, lower. So I'm locking down in my lat to keep the shoulders still and stable. The tendency that I've seen in clients is that this whole thing moves here. We want to keep the shoulders stable and just move the arm. If you feel the strap sliding up your arm or wrist, go ahead and just loop your thumb through. So the great thing about this product is that it's so versatile, and really once you understand a little bit more, you'll learn how to make all these modifications nice and easy. We have 3. Exhale, breathing 2. Keep the arm nice and straight, stretch through the fingertips. Last one. Excellent. Hand is in the same thing here. We're reaching here. We're going to have the elbow reaching out to the side. And we're going to stretch. Ooh, feel that tricep. Toning and firming the underarm. Nice. Again, I'm always talking about the integrity of the body, the structure of the body, and we want to keep those shoulders down. Exhale, press. That feels good. Still hugging into the midline, and I'm talking, but you're breathing. And let's go for 3. Elbow stays out. 2, and last one. Now, I'm gonna get a nice stretch here. So I'm gonna keep my arms straight. I'm gonna reach up and just feel a nice stretch from this hip, up the arm, and then take it over for grabbing that elbow there, and just open up and breathe. And it's important to get that flexibility so that the muscles stay nice and long. Okay, we're finally switching to the other hand, and we're gonna lock this elbow in. Again, shoulders are back, hugging into the midline. We're gonna rotate in. Exhale, rotating in. So working these smaller muscle groups helps to create long limbs, a nice long body, and male or female, I think we would all like more length and flexibility in the body. Besides, it's creating a beautiful balance so that the bigger muscles aren't always getting bigger and the smaller aren't always getting smaller. And we're gonna do 3 more, and I realize you may not be feeling a lot of tension, which is totally fine. Again, we're used to big movements and strong tension, but in the beginning we wanna access those smaller muscle groups. This is the last one. I'm gonna throw in one more here. Keeping the shoulder down, the elbow is gonna lift up, and as if I'm putting something in an inside pocket, I'm gonna scoop down. So inhale, elbow up, and then exhale, reach down about your hip or your waist. Again, locking this in, the shoulder is nice and stable. Breathing from the stomach, hugging into the midline. Exhale, root down, so you're feeling it in your lat muscles here. And let's just do a few more. Keep on breathing, and let's go for 3 more. 3. Elbow straight out to the side, stretch to the fingertips. Last one. All right, now we're gonna turn it around. We're back. Next side. Here we go. Hand is reaching through here, and we're gonna start with external rotation on the shoulder. Again, I've got my grapefruit hugging into the midline, all lined up. With an in-breath, exhale, draw the navel in and rotate outward. Again, we're keeping this elbow in, tucking in at the ribs. That helps to keep it stable. And we're gonna breathe on exhale, we're gonna rotate out. So this is beautiful for expanding the chest, which is great in our day and age where we're driving a lot and on our phones and this downward motion. So this rotation is not only great for the shoulder, but for the full chest and your posture as well. Let's do 3 more. Try not to move anything else. Exhaling, and last one. Okay, we're gonna move into straight arm right here. Locking down, and exhale, lift, and resist as you lower. Exhale, lift. I'm only lifting to the height of the shoulder. You don't want to go up further than that. There's really no purpose for that, and most likely it'll disengage the whole shoulder girdle. So staying nice and steady with your breath. And you want that beautiful continuity of motion, the cadence going up and coming down to be the same. So when you're at home without me in your ear, you can count to yourself going up for 2, 1, 2, and going down for 2. Keep on stretching through the fingers. We have 2 more. And last one. From here, if you'll remember from the other side, we're gonna take it up to tone the underarms. Elbow is right at my temple, and exhale, press straight out. Remember, you can always move your chair in or away to create the tension that you desire. You can stand up as well. We're doing the beginner series seated down, so there's less for you to focus on. You can really focus on the details, which is the integrity of Pilates, right? Is working those smaller muscle groups. But you can definitely do this series standing up as well if you don't have a chair handy. And let's breathe it out for 3. Exhale, 2. 1 more, and then we're gonna do a nice stretch. Lift up and then bend over here. Keep that arm nice and straight. If you bend the arm, then you lose the stretch. But if you reach up, it's gonna gently pull it long, nice from the waist, and then reach it around here. Pressing the elbow down, reaching down your shoulder blades. Oh, that feels good. And then we're gonna switch hands. So here we have the elbow in at the ribs, and I'm gonna scoot my chair over. And here we go. Shoulders are set, and exhale, breathe, press in. Resist on the out, and press in. Remember, you don't wanna clinch and grab on with hand muscle energy. Keep the fingertips nice and long. Keep the elbow at a 90 degree, right underneath the shoulder. The alignment is real important. Exhale, breathing for 4, 3. We have 1 more exercise after this. Last one, here we go. Holding it here, let's just lift the elbow up without lifting the shoulder up. Stabilize that shoulder and exhale, press. Inhale, lift up the elbow, and exhale, press. Again, slide over, take that moment, push pause, slide over so that you're getting the tension that you want. What you don't want is you don't want to round your whole body in effort to do this. Stabilize everything and just isolate the arm. You're gonna feel it in the chest, you're gonna feel it in your lat, you feel it in your shoulder, you're always feeling it in your core as you continue to breathe. For 2 more. All right, last one. Beautiful. Thank you for joining me today. Me and Grapefruit, we'll see you next time. Aloha.